The Tax Man is coming to social media. If you are a finance enthusiast or an influencer, this video is essential. I am your daddy. And in today's video of Finance Daddy, we will look into what are the government's plans for taxing the influencer society. Influencers have had an incredible few years. According to an influencer marketing benchmark report, the industry rose from $1.7 billion to $9.7 billion between 2016 and 2020, and it's predicted to reach $16 billion by 2022. The influencer economy is thriving. Influencers in India may earn between 10,000 and 2 lakhs for a simple social media post, depending on their social media following. Every day, more people join the party. However, there is an issue. See, if a thriving company earns a lot of money, the government wants a piece of the action. One could argue that the government could efficiently tax influencers' monetary revenue from these marketing arrangements. But what about non-monetary incentives, like gifts from businesses in exchange for influencers endorsing their product? On the other hand, the tax department has been unable to collect its dues since the laws were not entirely clear. But that is about to change. TDS will be implemented for social media influencers on July, and the revenue generated by all of those giveaways will be taxed. The government will therefore have a new stream of money. But wait a minute, how will this function in practice? Assume you're a social media influencer with several thousand followers. A new backpacker hostel approaches you in your DMs with a proposal. They want you to visit their hostel and promote the company on Instagram. You're curious about what's in it for you. That's when they make an enticing proposition. They will provide you with a free 1-week stay at their hostel, a trip that would have cost you $25,000 in total. In exchange, you're supposed to fill your Instagram with photos, videos, and thought-provoking commentary about your stay. It's a reasonable offer, but you have a huge fan base, so you're still thinking about this suggestion. That's when they up the ante even further. They provide you with a spiffy new 65,000 rupees cell phone so that you may film your adventure in all its magnificence. You accept the offer. The only issue is that it's barter. Money is not being exchanged. And herein lays the problem. Creators, like everyone else, must pay income taxes. However, these offers are far more complicated. Nobody informs the tax authorities. To make matters worse, the hostel will classify it as a business cost. After all, they spent this money to market their product. Therefore, they may deduct it from their taxable income. As a result, the government is now instructing the hostel to subtract 10% of the entire cost and allocate it to the government. This is the tax that the inventor was required to pay. But wait, how can you claim a tax deduction for a free hostel room? You just cannot. But there is a solution. The hostel is aware of the room's value. They are also mindful of the phone's price, so they may now determine the overall cost, $90,000. But, again, the hostel cannot withhold 10% of this amount, because no money is involved. So, legally, the government may require that the influencer pay the tax in advance, 10% of $90,000, before the hostel turns out the keys to the room. So, technically, the influencer must now pay $9,000 to receive the goodies. Can they find a way around this? Well, if the entire amount does not reach $20,000 in any fiscal year, or if they return the freebies, they may be able to avoid paying this amount. But if you acquire a great new phone, don't you want to keep it? So, even if they get freebies, most influencers will have to pay, which will undoubtedly change a few things. For starters, influencers will likely reconsider engaging in a barter agreement today. Who wants to pay to advertise anything, even if they get something in return? On the other hand, this may cause influencers to reconsider the products they promote. Perhaps they will only advocate valuable items. This may aid buyers in weeding out the more frivolous alternatives. Maybe all we can do is wait and see. I hope you liked the video. If you do, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe so that I get the motivation to bring more videos like these that are not discussed in our everyday lives. Have a financial full day ahead.